Hello again, I'm Chauffeur, and welcome to another video. And this one's actually another Doctor Who video. As I said a few weeks ago, before, I will be doing several Doctor Who videos. As I said before, I've put video gaming to a side, and I brought Doctor Who back, and I'll be doing be doing several Doctor Who videos. So, just in case you wondered, that's it. Now, this one is a bit of a topics video I wanted to do. Now, for those that don't know, obviously in 2016 we don't really have a lot of Doctor Who on screen, but obviously we have other things. And my question is, and if you wondered, is 2016 a good year for Doctor Who? Now, as I just said a few seconds ago, we don't have a lot of Doctor Who on screen. Obviously this year we only have one episode this year, and that returns at Christmas, which is a shame, but obviously it's understandable of how, of what they're doing. But apart from that, I'm looking forward to this year. Obviously there are other things, and you might be thinking, well, how come, if we only have one episode of Doctor Who this year, how is that, good, that's the thing, just in case you wondered. There are other, things going on that are happening. Obviously, the first one is that, obviously, they are producing more comic book stories with Doctor Who, because obviously they have done, over the few years. They started, obviously, with the 9th Doctor, I think 2014, 2014, but then, obviously, I think they started to do one for last year, because obviously, last year was the 10th anniversary of New Who, which I can't believe it's been that long. But also, we had, the 4 Doctor story with the war, the 10th, 11th and 12th Doctors, which was pretty interesting. They've also had the 10th Doctor comic book volumes as well, which is pretty cool. And I think that's what really keeps Doctor Who going, even when, it was going through the hiatus. There was so much, novels and comic books that they were making, to keep Doctor Who alive. And so with that, obviously we have the audio stories. Now obviously this year we have the second series of the War Doctor audios. Now obviously I've not listened to any of them, but they do sound interesting. And I kind of like that they've brought John Hurt back, for him to do more Doctor Who stuff, because obviously he didn't really have much on screen. He had 3 episodes, and that's all. But also he was in a novels story as well, which I forgot, because I've not read that in a while. Sorry, but that's the thing, and it really keeps up what Doctor Who has, because obviously when there's nothing really going on screen, we have all these other stories, and I kind of like them because obviously it makes me think, well, wow, it keeps Doctor Who going. That's the thing. But also, 2 other points. The first one is, obviously this May will be the 20th anniversary of the television film and the 8th Doctor, which I'm kind of looking forward to celebrating, because I can't believe it'll be 20 years this year, and it's, just gone so quick. I remember obviously I didn't watch it when it first aired, because obviously I was too young, but I first watched it when I was 15, and this is 6 years ago, and I loved it. It was a great story. And then I tried to find things about the 8th Doctor, and I found out there wasn't anything else on the screen, which I thought was a bit of a shame. But there it is what it is. And then obviously we got the mini-sode of the 50th anniversary prequel, The Night of the Doctor, featuring the 8th Doctor, and finally getting his regeneration scene after 17 years. And that was one thing that really made me think, wow, the 8th Doctor's back, Paul McGann has returned after all that time. And I think he's done a lot, even though he only had 2 episodes on screen, he has done almost 20 years worth of Doctor Who. So obviously starting the film, 1996, they were also, in a month afterwards, in June 1996, there were the 8th Doctor novels, which lasted from 1996 to 2005. And then obviously you also had the comic book strips, which started from 1997 to 2005, filling in the gaps and stuff, which was pretty cool. But then also, they obviously brought Paul McGann back for Big Finish, which obviously he started doing in 2001, January 2001, with the first story Storm Warning, which obviously celebrates 15th anniversary. And I can't believe it's been that long, that it's been over 15 years now since Paul McGann first started doing Big Finish, Doctor Who. And it's just amazing. And it shows how much stuff he's done with Doctor Who, and he's enjoyed every single minute of it. And I've always given the man a huge appraisal because he's done so much. And to me and a lot of fans, but as I said, this is my own opinion, but to me, he's actually done more Doctor Who stuff than any other actor who's played it. And I know it sounds, as I said, it's everyone's opinion. That's my opinion. But I'm just saying, and I think that's a flipping amazing. It's just really, really good. And I can't believe 20 years of Shield be just gone so quick. But then also in October will be the 50th anniversary of the first regeneration scene. Obviously, the First Doctor. Because obviously around the time when William Hartnell was playing the role, he loved it because it was something new, and he kept getting typecasted for the same roles over and over again. Like the Sergeant Major Army roles in films. So and obviously he loved the role, and but before the time he finished, he was really, really ill. He had a lot of health issues, and unfortunately decided late 1965 that unfortunately we cannot keep you going on, because he kept taking a lot of time off, and that caused a lot of problems. So unfortunately, they wanted to keep Doctor Who on, so they actually found the idea of bringing the character back looking different, known as regeneration. But back then it was known as rejuvenation, so it was. So then obviously in late October 1966, we had the first regeneration of Doctor Who from William Hartnell to Patrick Troughton, and that's how the history of regeneration started. And I can't believe 50 years it'll be this year. It's just amazing. At least one thing I love about it is that Doctor Who always has a celebration, which I like. Obviously in a few weeks, actually next week, will be the 11th anniversary of New Who, and it's gone quick. Even if we don't have a lot on screen or a lot of Doctor Who during the year, celebrations really keep it up. Obviously, next week, the 11th anniversary of New Who. May, obviously, we have the 20th anniversary of the television film, which I can't believe it's been that long, but as well as the 50th anniversary of the first ever regeneration scene, which is amazing. And then obviously the last one in November, obviously, will be the 13th anniversary of Scream of the Shalka, which obviously was a Doctor revival back in 2003, which unfortunately never happened. But apart from that, I have done a video about that and a review about it, but I'm just saying, if you wondered, it's there. But apart from that, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And before I finish, I just want to say that what are your thoughts about this year? Is Doctor in 2016 a good year? Are you happy about it, or are you not happy about it? If you're actually curious, you can comment on this video, and whatever, you just put your thoughts and opinions about whether or not you think 2016 is a good year for Doctor Who. But apart from that, I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video, and hope you look forward to my upcoming videos as well. So I'd just like to say thank you very much. See you later. Bye.